Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Tiffany and this is Tiff and Stitches Flosstube number 19, and it's been about 6 weeks or so since I filmed, but I did do Vlogmas, so if you watched my Vlogmas videos then you have seen some of my projects and my acrostic plans for this month, but we're gonna go through the goals that I achieved, where I'm at on everything, and then we are going to talk about January plans. I also have like a very minuscule amount of haul and giveaway winners to announce for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So that is what is on the agenda today. If you are returning, thank you for coming back. And if you're new, welcome, and I hope you enjoy. It was funny, I was actually looking at some of my stats, and about 59% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you're one of those people and you're watching and you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. I would love for you to join our little family, our little community. I have so many friends that I've met through Flosstube, whether it be on YouTube or Instagram or both, and I would love to grow those friendships and new friendships. So feel free to stick around and join us. It's a little hectic. This is my second time filming this video. I tried to film it earlier and the baby woke up from his nap and it all went downhill. So we're gonna try again and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to tackle is everything that I worked on since I filmed last. Flosstube number 18 was filmed, like I said, I think around 6 weeks ago, not exactly sure. So I have a lot to show you guys. I'm excited. And I am going to go through my acrostic. Now, I will link up here the video where I announced my acrostic goals if you're interested in watching that, but I will be putting pictures of where I was at when I started the December acrostic from the 24 hours acrostic cross stitch challenge group is where I got this from. Leanne from Small Town Stitches recommended I try it, and it really worked for me this month. So I'm gonna show you guys my progress. I have cross stitched more in December than I have in months. So it was really cool to organize things and get some progress. But I also did want to let you know I will be doing a whip parade video after this and uploading it. So if you're interested in all of my whips, I did not work on anywhere near all of them in December. So check out that video whenever it goes live. But let's jump in. So this is my 24 hours of cross stitch. Oh, those are giveaway winners' names. 24 hours of cross stitch for December. The acronym was TikTok Chime, and these were my goals. I've already gone through them in that video. If you're interested in watching that, like I said, I already linked it. But I'm going to tell you what goals I achieved and what goals I am giving up on that I'm not going to achieve. And then I did work on one project. I think I worked on one project since I filmed last. That was not a part of my acrostic. I think that's the only one I worked on. So I'll show you guys that one and we'll go from there. So the first project I worked on is the one that is not part of the acrostic, and that was a new start for me. I was excited to get this started, and that is my Rose Quaker by Weinberg. Sticky Bean von der Weinberg, I think. German, maybe. So that is what it is going to look like when it is completed. It is large and beautiful. Lori from Mischievous Stitches she already stitched it, and Shiloh from X Stitch MD is working on hers, and we're not too far apart in our progress, I don't think. She's a little further than me for sure, but I don't think we're too far apart. So this is where I'm at. There's not a before picture because, like I said, this is a new start. So this is where we're at here. This motif is completely finished. This motif is halfway. That's done. This is done. And I started this motif down here. So this is being stitched on 36 count Marbled Little Bunny by XU Designs with the called for DMC. The only thing I'm changing is that when the letters come up that are the initials of my kids, myself, or my boyfriend, I will be changing them to a gold metallic. Just to make them pop and stand out as our names. So the C, the J, the T, and the M will be in gold. I don't think I'll have any more kids before. I might, you never know. So I would add them in, but I don't know how long this will take me. So you never know. But as far as I know, those are going to be the four letters that I change. And in looking at the pattern, I have the M is over here on the far side, so I might get to that, but that's fine. The J is below that, and then the C is down here, and the T is kind of in the middle. So I have a ways before I have to do any of those changes. So that is my first whip that I worked on. And I have this in a me-made project bag that I called Graveyard Floral, and I just picked it because I thought that the colors like really went well with it. And the flowers, it's not a Halloween piece, but it is just a Quaker, floral Quaker, so roses, why not? I just used that bag. So next we started the acrostic. So the first item I worked on my acrostic was, I guess I could go in order. So the first goal I completed was the T for TikTok. And that was my 'Tis the Season ornament from Shannon Christine. I am a part of the subscription, and that is now closed, but it was a monthly subscription, August, September, October, November, December. You got 2 ornaments for each month, and then if you were part of the subscription, you got a freebie in the Facebook group. So the patterns, the main 10 patterns are available for purchase in her shop. I'll have it linked below, but the freebies are no longer available. I am still waiting on the last and final freebie because Shannon did hurt her back, and so she has not uploaded the December freebie yet. So I don't have that one, but this is one of the ornaments I worked on, and my goal for that for acrostic was 4 hours. So this is as far as I got in 4 hours. I am stitching this on 32 count natural Belfast, and the called for DMCs. The only thing I changed is that she calls for gold Krynic, and I used gold DMC. It is, I'll show you. Oh. I hadn't seen these at the craft store. Jeez. I hadn't seen these at the craft store before, but I've recently started seeing them in some different metallic colors, and I just thought it was a really good gold. I did initially start to try to work on this with 2 strands because that's what it called for, and it did not work, so I ripped it out and changed it to 1 strand. So that is what we decided on for that. Okay. So the next goal I did not complete, and that was for 4 hours on my creation project, but I did complete 1 goal on that, so I will show you guys that in a minute. The next goal I'm almost done with, and the night is not over, and I only have a few more stitches to put in, so it will get finished. And that is my Pinker and Pumpkin freebie farmhouse. Hold on, I'll tell you what this one's called. There's like 12 of them or 15 of them that she released. I don't know, I have them all printed here. But this one is called Christmas Barn. So this is the pattern. It's free. I'll have it linked below. She is a sweetheart. If you don't follow her on Instagram, she shares a lot of quilts and a lot of fun stuff. And anytime she does a freebie, she posts it on there. I am stitching this as well on 32 count natural Belfast, and I just picked some random overdyed threads for this. And like I said, I literally only have those few stitches left, and this one is complete. So I have finished, this will be my 3rd that I've stitched. One of them is right there. It's the only stitched ornament on my tree. I just put it right in the center. And then I have stitched that little chicken on a sled, and now I'm finishing up the barn. So that will be done by tonight, and another finish for this year. So this is in a me-made bag with chickens on it, because why not? It's fitting, and the inside of this bag is like a vintage barnwood kind of a look. So I think I still have one of these available in my Etsy shop, a small one, but that is what that project is in. I forgot to tell you, my 'Tis the Season ornament is not in a Christmas bag because I still have to make my Christmas bags. It's in one of my fall bags. It's sweater weather. I just stuck it in there. So that was that project. The next letter was a K, and I filled in all the Ks with knitting dishcloths because I did a lot of knitting for Christmas presents. So if you're interested in my knitting update, I will have a separate video for that. So look out for my knitting podcast number 5, I think, and I will recap December's knitting. So the next letter was T, and I had slotted Things Unseen by Lizzie Kate. I did not complete that goal. I did not pick up that project, so that was a fail. But I have slotted it for January, so we'll talk about that in a bit. And then the next one you guys haven't seen in a long time, and that is my pumpkin wagon. And this is an Etsy pattern that I purchased from Part-Time Stitcher Co. And I don't think I'm gonna stitch the letters. Maybe, but I'm gonna stitch the wagon first and see how I feel. So the main focus is the wagon, and then that way I can fit the wheels inside of like a hoop if I want to do it that way, or however I want to finish it. So my goal on this one was 120 stitches, so not a lot, but this is a very confetti heavy piece. It's my only like full coverage. Well, I have 2 that are semi full coverage pieces with a lot of confetti, and this is one of them. So I just wanted to see some progress on it, and I do. Gosh, I haven't been showing you. Well, I don't really have, I can show you the before on this one right now. So this is where I was before, and I'm finishing it. And the Shannon Christine's was a new start, and the other one was a new start. So far, this is where I was on Pumpkin Wagon, and this is where I am now. So I did like some dark orange up in here, but mostly the 120 stitches came in over in this area with some like lighter oranges and stuff like that. So that is where you can't even tell what this is, but it's just part of the pumpkins. This is a mystery fabric 30 count that I got in a Facebook marketplace haul that I coffee tea dyed myself using the Priscilla and Chelsea method that I watched their YouTube video and followed. So that is what I did on that one. I did hit the 120 stitches, so that is good. The next goal was C, and I filled that in with another Shannon Christine Designs ornament, so another new start, so no picture to show you guys. And that was the Cookies for Santa from the 5th release. Let me show you as best I can. So that is Cookies for Santa. I slotted 4 hours on this, and that is how far I got in 4 hours. I love that one. I think it's super cute. I had some issues. I had stitched the Santa hat up here and it was off by a stitch, and so I ripped it out. So I had more progress. If I wasn't working backwards, then I probably would have gotten more done. But so that was that goal. Got that one completed. The next letter is K, filled in with knitting dishcloths. My goal was to finish 3. I did. Talk about that in my knitting video. Next was C, and for that, I filled that in with my creation piece, which is a gift for my mother-in-law, and that is in another Me Made project bag. This is my Holly Jolly bag. These did sell out. I don't think I have any more of these, and it has the orange polka dot. And this is where I was at before December. And this is where I'm at now. Let me put something behind here. There we go. So the bulk of what I did was inside here. I did 480 stitches, and that got me to about the T. I have done 108 stitches on my second goal. I had this listed 3 times on my acrostic, and I started the second goal and got 108 of the 480 stitches done, and then like some of the back stitch goes into that 108. But this I'm ripping out. I did not count this. This is it's a debacle, okay? I don't want to show you guys the chart, but I think I've mentioned this before, but I need to I'm doing a call for help. Okay, this is a call for help. Anyone that can help me. I have a lot to learn. I'm the first to admit it, but I am really stumped by this. So here's the deal. The key on this chart that I purchased from, where did I purchase it from? The creativepoppy.com. It's by Deborah's Tempting Tangles. The key is in black and white. There is not an ounce of color on this when you purchase it, when it comes in PDF form. And the key for any of the specialty or straight stitches is literally like a line, a thicker line, an open line, another line, a dotted line. Like all of it looks the same. Okay, there's a squiggly line, but like very similar lines, okay? And there's all these specialty stitches. Like this thing is a novel on like what specialty stitches you're supposed to do, right? And I'm not gonna show you the whole chart, but I'm gonna show you this section with these brown stitches. Like, how am I supposed to tell, number one, what color this is, but number two, what kind of stitches I'm supposed to do? Like, how am I supposed to tell that? It doesn't give you any notes. It doesn't tell you, like, it doesn't tell you what any of that is. So I'm just doing the X's, and I'm hoping that somebody on here has stitched this or has done a Tempting Tangles chart and knows how to direct me to get this finished. But when it is finished, it's gonna look beautiful. This is the finished version. And it, like I said, it's for my mother-in-law. So that is the project that I worked on for the letter C. The next letter was H in Chime. And for that project, I worked on my Halloween Quaker. So I have made a good amount of progress on this, and I'm excited because it is going to be finished very soon. But this is where I was when you saw it last. And this is where it is now. It's so much further and it looks so good. I love it. So I did pick out Kelly from Kellyanne helped me pick out the DMC floss for this. The color conversion on this is a freebie called Little Halloween Quaker. And the color key is in a different kind of thread. I'm not sure if it's Anchor or something else, but we just converted it to DMC. We just picked out some colors that looked good. The only one that didn't work was the gray. And so I replaced it with a white. So anywhere that's white was actually charted to be like a light gray, but it did not, it blended into this fabric. So I made it pop by changing it to white. So all I have left on this is this bottom motif here with this pumpkin in it, and this motif here on the corner that has a big spider in it, and then she's done. So if you watched my Vlogmas, you've seen that project a lot. I worked on it in the car rider line. And this is also in a Me Made project bag. I hit my goal in 2020 of making all the project bags to hold my projects. I still have some that are in different ones that I want to get moved over, but as of right now, I'm happy. All right, the next was the letter I. I had that slotted for creation for 480 stitches. Like I said, I did 108 of those stitches, so did not hit that goal, but I did make a little progress on it. And then the next letter was M in Chime, and that was another new start with another Shannon Christine Designs ornament. And I slotted 4 hours for this, and that is Meet Me Under the Mistletoe. So, like I said, this is that DMC metallic up in here, and this is 4 hours of work. I would have gotten further on this, but I had to rip this entire top section out because I had done it with 2 strands and I hated it. So I didn't get as much done on this as I would have liked to, but you know, we got to start, and now we have something to go off of. So that's that. And then the last goal was Halloween Quaker as well, for E for Evil, and that was a 4-hour goal. So all in all, I did 480 stitches on Halloween Quaker, and that was mostly in this bat. I did this H and this bat, and that was the 480 stitches. And then for the 4 hours, I did this section in here, this guy right here, and that covered, and the key maybe, or maybe I just did the key as extra because I had some time in the car and it was the only project I had. I know I've added the spider and finished the bird, but I think that was all just kind of extra because I had it in the car and needed something to stitch on, so I just worked on it. But regardless, I did 480 stitches in 4 hours on that project in the past month. So that is my acrostic. That is everything I worked on in December. It was a lot more than y'all have been used to seeing. We are 20 minutes into this video. And so we're gonna jump on in to plans for next month. So I already printed out my January acrostic and got it all planned out. I also went a step further and got everything slotted and ready to go. Like when I say slotted, as far as I can, I slotted what I'm gonna stitch, like what sections to get my stitch count. That is my goal. I did not do a time goal this time. I did more stitches and then finish. So we'll talk about that now. So the 24 hours acrostic challenge, 24 hours of cross stitch challenge acrostic for this month was just posted. If you're not a part of that Facebook group, go request to join. And this is such a cool idea. She also has a holiday calendar where basically you can stitch different things that tie into the different holidays of every day. So that's fun as well. But I like the acrostic. And there were 2 options, monogamous X's and serial starts. So I went with serial starts, and I'm excited to tell you guys what I'm gonna work on. So the first letter is S, and for that, I do not have the project yet. It is in the mail, and I'm excited for it to get here. And it is this stocking for my son Carter. It's called Santa's Journey by Dimensions Gold. And my goal on that is to get 1,200 stitches done in the month of January. So he's super excited about it. I really want to prioritize the stockings this year. And I don't have like delusions of grandeur that they're gonna get completed in 2021, but I would like to make a big chunk of progress on them. So that kit, I ordered the kit and it is on its way, and that will be what I do to check off the S. The next letter is E, and I'm going to tie that into evil again, the word evil, and I'm going to finish my Halloween Quaker. We're gonna finish it, guys. I only have like maybe 4 hours of work on this, if that, and I can knock it out. So that's a goal. We're gonna do it. The next project that we slotted for the R, I tied that into the word regal, and I am using that for my hashtag Bristol sampler sal that I am doing with Shiloh from XStitchMD, and Almond M&M's has jumped in on that, and she is stitching hers 1/1 on like some super high count, and it's itty bitty tiny, and it's really beautiful. This is the chart. It is from the final issue of the Gift of Stitching magazine that you can buy the full 17, a lot of issues, 72 issues. What am I talking about? A lot of issues. You can buy the full thing for like $30 something now. I think I bought mine for $50 and it's even cheaper now. This is in the final issue, and if you want to join in on our sale, you totally should. Don't worry, we have plenty of time. That's gonna be like years. Don't worry. So I have this slotted for Regal, and the reason is because not only are the fonts, the one I'm working on, very Regal, but I am stitching this entire sampler in Color and Cotton Ash Plum, which is a very Regal purple. So that is why we tied it into that. I am stitching this on 40 count platinum Zweigart linen, 1/2, like I said, with Color and Cotton. This is where we are starting the month of January. And the first goal on this is 120 stitches, which will get me done with this queue right here. That will get me all the way done with the queue. So that's the first goal on that. It will come back, obviously, because I keep saying first. The next letter is I. So I am going to tie back in my creation piece, and I have slotted it for 480 more stitches. So you already saw it, but that is the edge of where we're at. And a lot of those stitches are probably going to go into this border, and I'm just going to continue it down and then maybe do some more words. So that's the plan for that one. The next letter is the letter A, and for that we have a new start that I'm really excited about. I just kitted it up, and that is The First Day of Christmas by Hello from Liz Matthews. Liz graciously gifted me this pattern, so thank you so much, Liz. And I'm going to do the sampler version. I'm going to stitch all of them. I'm super excited about it. And I'm going to use the called for, except this bird right here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to use this color. I don't know what I'm going to do here because my fabric I picked is 32 count Belfast linen, natural linen. But I have another fabric option. I just don't know. She does it on like more of a white, like a really white. The model is on a very white fabric. So I might get some white, Belfast white. And then I think I might actually have a piece. I might do that on white. I'm not 100% sure. But I did get all the called for DMCs. I am going to stitch that in DMC. And my first goal on that is 480 stitches. I have it all slotted and planned out. And I can basically get the 480 stitches by stitching this top border and this leaf, or part of this, most of this leaf. And then I'm at 480 stitches. So that is that. Next is L, and I am tying in Lizzie Kate, except I have to find my project. So give me 1 second. I think I lost it. I think it might be under here somewhere. No, I did. I lost it. It's in my whips. I have everything set out for my whip parade. It's gotta be here somewhere. Well, I don't know where it went. That's my luck. I sit back down to film and it's missing because I filmed this earlier and it did not go so well. Oh, I found it. Here it is. Lizzie Kate, Mean Mother. This is an old whip. So if you have been around for the past 3 years and watched my old videos, then you saw me work on this years and years ago. I haven't touched it since. So I wanted to pull it back out and make some progress on it. My goal on this is 480 stitches. I hate this linen. I hate it. But I'm just gonna push through. It's 28 count lamb's wool, and it is stiff as a board. But that is where I am at. That's our starting point on this project. And I have this one all planned, so I know where I'm gonna work, and I should make some pretty decent progress in 480 stitches on that. So I'm excited to pull that whip out and give it some love since it is old, an oldie but a goodie. Okay, next is another S, and for that I will be starting this stocking, which is called Snowman Gathering by Dimensions Gold, and that is going to be for Jackson, my little one, and I would like to get 1,200 stitches done on this project. Next is the letter T, and I am going to attempt Things Unseen by Lizzie Kate, since I did not get to it like I had planned this month. Let me find the chart. There's 3 parts to this, but only one of them has the finished sampler because it was a mystery. So this is Things Unseen. It is a beautiful sampler. It says, "The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart," which I absolutely love. So this is where I'm at going into this project. And this is on the called for fabric, which is 36 count Ren by Picture This Plus. And my goal is 480 stitches on that. So hopefully I pull it out and get some work done on it in January, since I failed to do so in December. That is the plan. Next is another A, and we will be getting back into The First Day of Christmas and 480 more stitches on that, which should get me through these leaves and the snowflakes. So that's that plan. The next is another R, which we're gonna just keep with the theme, and we're gonna bring back out this project and another 120 stitches on that, which should get me almost through the R on that one. So knocking out some letters in that project in January. Next is T, and we are tying in our 'Tis the Season ornament, and we're gonna finish it. That's the goal. Finish this. I have another ornament here. I have the word the word season, and the bottom border. It's a good amount of stitches. I'm not sure how long it'll take me, but that is the goal. So that's that. And then the last letter in the acrostic is the letter S. And for that, we're tying in Shannon Christine for Cookies for Santa. And we are gonna finish Cookies for Santa. And that will be the end of our January plans. So we'll see what kind of progress we can make on that. Hopefully we keep up our momentum, because I am pretty happy with the progress I made in December using this method. And I would like to continue it. So those are the plans. I'm gonna go grab a couple of things for haul, and then we're gonna do giveaway winners, and then we're gonna be done with this video. So I will be right back. All right. So just a couple of things for haul. Since I filmed last, I've gotten 2 months worth of my Fabric of the Month Club from Bee Stitch Me Fabrics. I do the Neutral Club, and the November Fabric of the Month was called Peanuts. This is a really good neutral. It is a little more pinky than what you're seeing here. It looks really yellow in the screen, but it's more pinky in person. But that is my Fabric of the Month for November. And then December's Fabric of the Month is called Sleet, and it is a really pretty baby blue. I like it. So that's that. And then I got some happy mail from some very generous ladies. The first, always so generous, is Liz from Hello from Liz Matthews. I already showed you that she sent me the first day of Christmas. I already had the second day of Christmas, and so she sent me the third day and her new Quaker Snowflakes pattern. So thank you, Liz. I know I already told you this, but it really means so much to me. You are such a kind soul. It is unbelievable how nice you are, and I just really appreciate it. And I'm excited to stitch this. My plan is for Quaker Snowflakes to stitch it on my September color of the month, October, which was Scotsman. It's really pretty deep blue, and I just think it would be perfect. And then I kind of want to do a monochromatic with B5200. How pretty would that be? Yeah, I think that's gonna happen. I think so. So that is that. And then, like I said, she gave me the third. I already had the second day, so that will be stitched eventually. Then I purchased a pattern off of Etsy that I am planning to one day do a color conversion and stitch this for my sister. I don't mind the dark blue, but I don't think the orange would match her decor. So I think I'm going to switch that to like I don't know. I might switch all the colors. I haven't decided yet, but it just says home is where your heart is. She just bought her first home in Seattle. She's in the Navy. I've talked about her many times before, and I just really liked the font and the look of this. So I just need to convert it to some colors that would work good for her. I'm thinking I could go maybe like dark grays and sage greens, because that's the colors of her kitchen. Or I don't know. She's in town right now, so I'll ask her what colors for her house and just kind of be nonchalant about it. So I did purchase that, though. I don't know when I'm going to start it. The next thing I received is another gift, which is so completely kind of anyone who sends a gift. I just really appreciate it more than you guys know. So this gift was from Jennifer at the Whistle Stop Stitcher. And we were chatting. She had posted about some of her designs and maybe needing model stitchers one day in the future. And I was just messaging her like, hey, if you ever need that, I would love to, because I like her little designs. And she was like, well, I'm not there yet. And we just got to chatting, and she ended up showing me her new designs, and I was like, dude, those would be so cute. I can't wait to purchase them because they match my son's nursery. His nursery is like dark blue with birch trees and whatnot, and these are just perfect. The whole theme is like adventure, and they're perfect. So this is the first one, Adventure Awaits by Whistle Stop Stitcher Designs. These are available on her Etsy shop. This is the next one, The Mountains Are Calling. And the last one is Wild and Free. So I am excited to stitch those for him and have them for his room. So that is all I was gifted. And then I did print out, just to show you, one of the freebies for Shannon Christine. It's only available if you're in the group, but just this is like proof that if she does another stitch along or another like ornament club or anything like that, like you gotta join it. It's so worth it. It's a subscription and you get these freebies and they're beautiful. Like she's a very skilled designer. And I don't think I have shown the number 5 club, but if I have, sorry, or number 4, sorry. If I have, you're seeing it again. So this would have been November's charts, and let me grab number 5 really quick. It's over here. Number 5. Ooh. This is number 5. So I'm already working on cookies for Santa, but then there's also the Believe chart. So I have those, and so that is all of my haul. So the last order of business for this video, at least, is giveaway winners. So as you guys know, I did surpass 1,000 subscribers. I cannot believe it. Thank you guys so much. And I am giving away 4 things. So I am here to announce finally who won those things. So the first order of business is the charts, the Prairie Schooler original cardstock charts. The first one that we're gonna give away is the Tortoise and the Hare. And I did a random YouTube comment generator picker. Here is the screenshot of the winner. This is Mel Patton. You might have won something else from me. Your name sounds familiar. I don't know, but you win. You win Tortoise and the Hare. I will comment on your comment, and just if you've already won, I will research that, because then that means I already have your address. But if not, you're the winner. Next up is Little Red Riding Hood by the Prairie Schooler, and this is the winner of that. Susie Marshall, you are the winner of that one. So I will comment on your comment. I do not recognize your name, so I will need your address sent to my Gmail. So I will send that to you. And if you could send me your address, that would be wonderful. Next, we've got 2 project bags. The first winner has already won from you before, and she's already won a project bag. So hopefully she liked it, because she's getting another one. So this is the random comment picker for this one. This is Jean Gallagher. So Jean, thank you for entering to win again, and you were picked again. So you're just gonna have a whole collection of Tiff and Stitches project bags. And you wanted the Christmas camper fabric, so I will get that made for you and get that sent out. And then the last winner is, I don't want to butcher this, but Jallede. You can see it here. And you wanted the reindeer feed bag, and you are a winner. So I will comment on everyone's comments. Send me your information. Jean, I know I have your information, so I'll comment that you won, but I don't need anything from you. Mel, I think I have yours. I don't know. Your name just looks really familiar. Maybe I've just interacted with you, but I'll look. And the rest of you, I will comment and get your info. So that's it. That's all I've got for today. It's been nice catching up with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, I hope you liked the video and subscribe. And I'll see you in the whip parade once I get through all of this stuff. I counted all my whips today and I'm a little ashamed. So stay tuned for that because that'll be a fun time. All right, guys, bye.